Hello there, and welcome to CD Junkie. I am your host, Stephen Schnee, the CD Junkie. This is an edition of Ski Lodge. No. This is an edition of But Is It Power Pop? No. And no, I am not Potty Mouth Santa either. Hi, folks. Yes, I have my Stephen Schnee always by my side, always, and you're going to find out why I have my Stephen Schnee always by my side here. Let me see, will he fit up here? Let me see if this works a little bit. Hey, a little bit. Hey, oh, wrong hat. I hate when that happens. Oh, just a little bit. Oh, wrong hat. Oops, sorry. Once again, silly me. How y'all doing, folks? Welcome to the Matthew Street channel. I am your host, Matthew Street, and it's time for another video. Let me get serious here for a minute. Let me fix my Stephen Schnee here. Well, he's right back there, too. You can look at him that way, but there he is. Folks, welcome. Let's get serious here, because this is a serious video. You know, I've been wanting to make this video for almost 2 weeks now. Finally got around to doing it today because it's something very important to me, and it's about friends and the importance of friends, whether it's a friend that lives right up the street from you, whether it's a friend that lives another town over from you, or whether you have to drive a couple hours to get to your good friend. Or it could be a friend that you need to get on a plane or a train and go see them. It could take hours to get to them. Maybe it's a friend you haven't even really met in person, but you have such a great communication with them and interaction with them that you feel you know each other so well, and that you know when you do one day meet in person, it'll just be like, old friends that you've known for decades just catching up because you have so much in common and you just enjoy each other's company so much. And although you may travel here and there and have many other friends and acquaintances and people you're involved with, you always look to this person as someone who's on that foundation that you consider a friend. Well, I have that here in YouTube. I have many friends, many acquaintances that I'm close to and enjoy having contact with, whether they be viewers, subscribers, other YouTube channels. And one of my closest friends is Mr. Steve Schnee, the CD Junkie. Link will be below to his channel. Check it out. Now, I want to talk about one aspect of having friends like Steve and others, but let me preface this by saying I've always been one that I feel pride and I feel a sense of wow, a wow factor with my friends who do things that are so positive, or they've accomplished things that I admire and like. And I can think of my friend Larry, who's passed away back in 2016. He was a professional drummer. He had a really great career going, owned his own property and just a real good role model for others. But the drumming, his music knowledge, his ability to sit at a drum kit and play like Buddy Rich or Stuart Copeland, or any rock drummer, he could play jazz. Buddy Rich was his hero. I've had friends who saw the Beatles live in 1964 and 1966, and I felt a sense of camaraderie with them and pride that they had done something like that. I have a friend, Chris, who's an author who's written books and really great books that I own, and he's a rock and roll photographer. He's shot, many concert settings, and just so impressive to me. He's ran his own business, just things like that. And it's the same thing with Stephen Schnee, my friend here on YouTube. He's a YouTube friend, and he's the latest in a long line of people I've been acquainted with where I've been very felt pride and honor to know them because of the things they've done. And Steve Schnee is just one of the latest. He's not only a YouTube friend here, but, we have power pop in common, and he loves the Beatles and a lot of the same music we enjoy. But he's a great writer. He's a great music journalist. He's done music journalism for many years now. He had an attempted career at doing voiceover work because he has such a fabulous voice and he's suited for that type of work. He ran a power pop magazine for a while. He's written liner notes on many record albums and compilation albums. He's got a fabulous YouTube channel. Like I said, the Stephen Schnee channel. Link will be below. He runs great shows on there like, This Is Pop and This Is Ski Lodge. And he's just absolutely fantastic. Got my Ski Lodge mug right here, and I'm sure I got a t-shirt around here somewhere. But beyond all that and just knowing him as a friend, he surprised me again recently when he talked about this specific album. Because back in 2005, my YouTube friend here, Stephen Schnee, was the executive producer of an album. It must have taken a lot of work. I can only imagine to put this thing together. An album that benefited I don't want to say it wrong. You know me, Boston Providence accent all jumbled up. The Tsunami Disaster Fund. I wasn't going to say tsunami, okay? No, I wasn't going to do that. The Tsunami Disaster Fund. Steve was heavily involved. He was the executive producer putting this album together. 49 tracks, various artists. This was to benefit that tragic thing. Any of you old enough will remember back on the day after Christmas, December 26, 2004, when that terrible tsunami hit over in the Asia, and nearly 300,000 people lost their life. I'm sitting here just still flabbergasted that many innocent people lost their lives. How many more were injured, or how many more were tragically affected by the tsunami back in 2004? Well, Stephen wasn't a hand sitter. He didn't just sit on his hands and feel bad for those people and what happened. He took action. And as I said, executive producer of this double album, 49 tracks, to benefit this fund, this disaster fund. And I'm going to show you a little bit of it. Beautiful cover. And I believe you can still get this. I went to Amazon and ordered it, but I'm sure if you search for it, I'm not sure how it's going to translate. And I'm going to talk about some of the artists. I know I love the beautiful colors used on the 2 CDs. You have a nice sky blue there and like a pinkish orange here. I don't know how that's translating. And let me show the inside of this thing. It's just a wonderful set. There's liner notes about all of the artists and songs involved. All right, and as you can see, where is it? I want to show you. Okay. I don't know if you can see it well. Top there, Stephen Schnee, executive producer. A lot of credits given, people that Steve personally thanks for their assistance in putting this together. And it's a wonderful CD set, 2 CD set, because many of the artists on here I knew right away, but there's so many I didn't know. And when I heard the songs, I said, wow, the sequencing, Steve did a great job. He really knew how to put these songs together so they flow so nice on each CD. Now, are there a handful of songs that I go, well, they're okay, but I might not be that into? Yeah, there might be 1 or 2 on each CD, but for the most part, he selected a great batch of songs here, 99.9%. This is a pleasurable, fun listen, folks. If you can get your hands on this, get it. Of Hands and Hearts, music for the Tsunami Disaster Fund. Put together by your friend of mine, Stephen Schnee. Bands like artists on here that I knew right away, like the Paul Collins Beat. You got Dramarama is on here, The Last, the Rubinoos, Barry Holdship, the Lolas, the Fix, Jeffrey Foskett, who's from Brian Wilson's band, Kyle Vincent, Wang Chung, John Wicks from The Records, Joe King Carrasco, Michael Carpenter, Bobby Whitlock and Coco. Anybody remember? Well, she went by Kim Carmel back then, but Bobby Whitlock and Kim Carmel, a.k.a. Coco, also have a song they contributed to Stephen on here. Stephen got quite a luminary of artists here, a great set of artists to participate in this CD. And I know it's 18 years old. It came out, the album itself, in 2005, months after the disaster that happened. And it's just a fine thing. And I just wanted to tell you about it, folks, because I don't know how readily available it is. Steve could tell you more about that. But I went to Amazon, and I'm sure if you search it in a search engine of Hands and Hearts, Music for the Tsunami Disaster Fund, an album from 2005, double CD, I'm sure you'll be able to find it. I found it brand new for short money. I was able to grab one, still sealed in the shrink wrap. Absolutely fantastic. So, folks, I just want to say, and here I like how that, here he is popping up again. Steve and I, we got to balance the size here. Okay. All right, we're together on this. Of Hands and Hearts. Please, if you think of it, get it. But more so than that, I'm here to acknowledge this man for what he's did, to take the time, effort, and I'm sure money to put something like this together, to reach out to these people and put it together. You got to give him credit. And I am doing that right now. I want to give Steve credit for putting together this album, for making a difference, for caring about these people and their families and loved ones. And that's it, folks. Just a quick, fun little video to say, support Steve, support his channel. What a proud day for me to know this guy and that he put something like this together. And folks, I just came down today. I said I've been meaning to do this and I wanted to get it done. So thank you to Stephen Schnee, the CD junkie. I love you all. Go say hi to Steve. Channel link will be below. Bye-bye.